Another episode of Bringing the Business. This is Nick, BC.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, first of all, let's give a shout out to like everybody who's been looking at us and coming on, looking at the shows or whatever. And for everybody that hasn't, it's your first time, clicking on this, man. Make sure you subscribe to our page on YouTube. We got a Facebook. Subscribe to our Facebook. Get on there. We talk shit on the Facebook page, Instagram. Most stuff that we post on Instagram, like the different little topics and like stories or whatever that go on Instagram go straight to our Facebook. So on Instagram, we got our TikTok, and just try to check us out on all social media platforms, man. What's going on, B? Man, I'm ready for this topic, baby. What we got? What we got going?
Hey man, it's NBA playoff time. But you know what though, man?
What's up?
Before we even get to these playoffs,
yeah,
man, what's wrong with this boy Porter up in Toronto, man? So that's Michael Porter Jr.'s brother, huh?
Yeah, his younger brother. Yeah,
I never even knew about Buddy. Did you?
Yeah. So yeah, they both played. Did they play for Missouri?
Okay.
They both played for. I want to say it's Missouri. They played for. So they both played. I think at one point they played together. Michael Porter Jr. left out. Jonte, he was battling injuries. I guess he ACLs and stuff like that. So at one point he was going to just say, forget it. He wasn't even try to do the NBA because he just got tired of keep getting hurt. So his brother, Michael Porter, was like, man, you too good, bro. You know what I'm saying? You need to get in here, whatever. So he worked himself back into, playing. Dude, this is actually first year actually getting any type of, real juice in the NBA. And then, so you get some real juice, get some nice little money from NBA contract, and you throw that shit away to bet on NBA games, bro?
Hey, bro, and just think about what the motherfucker did, man. So he bet on himself. So if I'm understanding this right, he bet the unders on himself and faked the injuries and shit to make sure that he got the unders, basically, or make sure that he and so people looking all of a sudden like, why is this motherfucker getting so much money bet on him? You know what I'm saying? Somebody his caliber player and everything like that. Why is he getting so much money bet on him? And the both games that he did this or whatever like that, he ended up getting hurt both of those games and getting the under for these large amounts of money. And he didn't think the people was gonna catch on to that shit, man.
So wait, is he stupid enough to do it under his name?
I don't know. Obviously, the investigation's still going on, so I don't know. But somehow they were able to link that shit to him.
And then now you got a lifetime ban, B.
Yeah.
A lifetime ban. So, and then think about it like this: you get a lifetime ban from NBA. Of course, you can go play overseas, shit like that. But they gonna take you over there, bro? Was that type of scandal on you?
They probably gonna take you, but now you don't have no leverage when it comes to your contracts and shit, right? Because they know you can't go nowhere else.
You can't go nowhere else.
You see what I'm saying? Like, so now when you come over here, we can give you what we want to because you can't say like, all right, fuck it, I'll go to the NBA
I can go back to the league. No, you can't, nigga.
You can't.
No, you can't.
So you gotta take crumbs.
Right, you gotta take whatever I give you, motherfucker.
So how do you think Michael Porter Jr. feels? Do you think that's like a reflection on him, or?
No. I don't think it's a reflection on him, but I know he's saying to himself, saying to his brother, like, nigga, you stupid than a motherfucker, bro. Like, what the fuck was you thinking about, nigga?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, you my brother, nigga. If you do something stupid, nigga, that ain't a reflection on me, but I'm looking at you like, I'm calling you like B. Like, what the fuck was you doing, bro?
And I think I think he profited like 25,000 or some shit, or you know what I'm saying? It was nothing. And he was on a contract.
I'm over your crib, nigga, smacking the shit out of you.
Yeah.
I'm pulling up like, motherfucker, as soon as you open the door, nigga, oh, man, what the fuck is wrong with you, nigga?
And I think his contract this year was like 415,000. So $500,000. Yeah, you may say that that's chump change compared to what people making, but that's this year. And like you say, you're just now getting some tick.
You just scratching the surface.
So you play out this 400. then maybe get you a $2-3 million deal next year.
I don't know. But then think about it like this though, B. I understand like that's his brother, but nigga, your brother making millions, bro. He just signed a nice little
like
lucrative
200
contract
or something. I think he's like
so,
200.
So I'm saying like, nigga, you ain't broke.
Right.
You know, I look at it like this, nigga. If we making money, like just say like me and you, nigga, we start making money. Well, when we start making money, nigga, as long as I'm not broke, you ain't broke.
And vice versa.
You
And
see what I'm saying?
these are blood brothers who grew up together, who played ball together, like you just said. So like it seems that they, you know what I'm saying, pretty tight or get some type of situation. Like, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing?
Hey, obviously, I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. I don't like to try to understand stupidity. I just say that.
And they cracking down on this shit, bro. Like you know that, you know what I'm saying, that you should have known you weren't gonna get away with this shit.
Right. I don't understand.
So do you think it's an operation and there's other people that he gonna like tell on and stuff like that, or do you think like it's him? And
I mean, it's a possibility, but then again, he might have just did some stupid shit on his own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He might. I mean, because you got to know you can't do that shit.
Right.
You got to know that shit. So if you gonna do it, do that shit smart, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do that shit where you can't even link that shit back to me. But I mean, I'll still want to, even if I place bet.
But that's hard to do because.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, even then, though, even like, because what ends up happening is, just say I solicit somebody else to do the shit for me, right? When that other person gets caught, in a lot of these cases, they telling or they blackmailing you, or you know what I'm saying, something on the line. So it's kind of best just stay away from that shit.
But how you think about this though? Let's say, for instance, I'm in the NBA, NFL, whatever. I don't tell you to do it because you my brother. So of course they can link that shit back. But I tell you to get one of your buddies who ain't got shit to do with me to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then only thing he gonna get is profit. You know what I'm saying? That's all he gonna get. Ain't none of the money coming from him. The money coming from me.
But what ends up happening is, in a lot of cases, that guy that I got say, man, look here, if y'all don't kick me down with a little more or with a I'm gonna tell that y'all set this up, or you know what I'm saying?
But I have it where you can't trace it back to me though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I have it where you can't trace it back to me. I take out money all the time. I'm never gonna take out the amount of money that I sent him or I sent you to send him. You see what I'm saying? You got to do it smart. And I'm not saying that, I would do it, but you have to do it smart.
Right. If you're going to do it, you got to figure out a way to do it.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got to figure out a way to do it where you ain't going to get caught. It's just that these young kids stupid enough to just say, hey, man, I'm going to place a $20,000 bet. And I'm going to do, man, you stupid, bro. Stupid.
So now the man banned from the NBA for life, bro.
For life. They Pete Rose his ass, B. They Pete Rose his ass in 2024.
So do you think that punishment was too harsh?
I mean, I'm going to say no because I didn't know the part that you just said. I'm going to say no because if you faking injuries to cover the spread, my nigga.
Yeah, that's what he did. Bro. Yeah, that's what he did. They say he faked the injury like 2 games, pulled himself out the game to make sure that he you know what I'm saying?
No, you got to go. You got to go. Yeah. It's one thing if you bet no games.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. It's one thing you bet no games that you're not playing in. And you just betting, you know what I'm saying? But you bet no games that you playing in, nigga.
That you had the ability to control.
Yeah, nah. You got to go. You got to go.
Yeah, so his ass
got to go.
His ass gone. So man, did you see you see them Bulls last night? So so now we go into our segment, man, going to the playoffs. So first of all, before we even get into that, what do you like the NC? I mean, not the NC, sir. Do you like to play in tournament situation.
It's growing on me. It's growing on me.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Yeah.
It add a little excitement to, because what tends to happen is, in most cases, the 7 to 8 seed get in anyway.
For the most part.
For the most part, they get in anyway. You know what I'm saying? But it just gives that it just give you a little more excitement, and it gives that the other two teams, a chance to you know what I'm saying, upset a motherfucker early or something, knock somebody out the way. But yeah, I like it. You know what I'm saying? It adds a little more something to the you know what I'm saying, to the game and to the beginning of the playoffs. So far, the Lakers won their first game the other night. Zion had a hell of a game before he got hurt. Man, you know what? Coming into the season, coming into his career, I like Zion. I'm a Zion fan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me too.
Then he kind of started kind of upsetting me because of what I think is his motor. You know what I'm saying? Because I just think he's not aggressive enough. You know what I'm saying? For somebody like him. Now think about this. The man, 6'6", you know what I'm saying? 2'7", whatever his measurements are. Athletic as hell. You know what I'm saying? Skilled around that basket, everything like that.
Yeah.
5 rebounds. Come on, Zion. 5 rebounds. Come on, man. That's,
you know what,
and we all know that rebound is will and want to.
Yeah.
And over the years, since he's been in the league, they always talked about his diet and his conditioning and everything like that, right? But the man built like a tank. You know what I'm saying? When he around that basket, man, he shoot 50-some% from the floor. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like he's inefficient or anything like that. I just think sometimes his motor is not kicked in the high gear. What you think about Zion?
I think it's the money.
Think he got the money?
I think it's the money. I think when you get a kid, don't quote me on saying I know exactly what his upbringing is, but when you get a kid who didn't have a lot and you give him a lot, now you start indulging in what that money can give you. Whereas outside of the NBA is way more enticing than what's going on inside of the NBA. And that's what I get from what happened to him, you know what I'm saying, the first few years of his career. You gave him all this money, gave him all this hype, and that meant more to him, you know what I'm saying, than actually playing the NBA. So now that he's getting a little bit older and he hearing all the chirpings about like, man, you supposed to be this and that, I think now he's starting to get back right to trying to be that elite player.
Because I'm gonna tell you something, and I believe you. I'm with you on that. He got to be careful, bro. Now you came in with all the hype, right? And rightfully so. From high school to Duke or whatever like that, you've lived up to the hype, right? So now you come in with all of this hype. Bro, you have a chance to be a regular average motherfucker, bro. Believe it or not. Because if you look at this, I think like this past year, the man was on like I think he averaged like 22, 5 and 5. That ain't greatness.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? So like you got a chance to go from being projected for greatness and end up being
solid.
Just another solid guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So far in his short career, he came in 2019, and he dealt with a lot of injuries, which some people like the injuries to they liken the injuries to his conditioning and diet, like I said. But in those years from 2019 to now, he's a 2-time All-Star. Let me see what the career averages are. So for his career, which ain't bad, 25, 6 and 4. Right, 24.7. I ran that up to 25. 6
and 4. Shit, B. Stop rounding shit.
So 24.7, 6.5, 4 assists on 59% shoot. bro, you will just end up another solid guy because at the rate you're going, you don't have no All NBAs, get 2 All-Star teams, which you can be skipped over any given year. So you can end up with 3 to 5 All-Star teams, 1 or 2 All NBA. Like you can just be another guy, or you could turn it up and go to where people projected you to be and be another great.
So let me ask you a question though. This is a good question to ask too. As an NBA player making all this money, do you care about being all of that, or do you just care about playing good enough to get
some more money,
decent contracts every time your contract come up? So
because
think about this: a solid player, 20-some points a game, gonna get you $80 million, you know what I'm saying, or like an $80 million contract, 4 year, 80 million, something like that. But then you get it after that 4 years, you still averaging 17, 18 points. That's gonna get you another 4 year, $60 million, $50 million contract. So do you care about that? Probably more. I'm just saying. But I'm just saying, do you care about all of that accolade stuff? You know what I'm saying? Or do you just say, man, I'm just trying to make sure that I'm getting my contracts? Like, which one do you do?
I mean, and that's an individual question because are you striving for greatness or are you trying to coast along in this thing? I mean, I can't, obviously I'm gonna say I want to strive for greatness and get my money. I can't answer that for him. You know what I'm saying? Right. Some people okay with just, you know what I'm saying, being this regular guy or being this solid guy and keep getting money, man. And some people not okay with that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's on him. And like he balled out the other day against the Lakers. Had 40 points. Unfortunately, he got hurt. Had to lead the game. But he was balling. So we're gonna see if you know what I'm saying. Obviously, I think they finna lose because he's not playing Friday. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They got to play Sacramento. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
so
yeah.
I think he's gonna lose. So obviously, we have to wait till next year to see how he comes back, and we'll see if he what his mentality is when he comes back. You know what I'm saying? And just to kind of cap that game, they made a big comeback against the Lakers. Man, they were in the game tight, and he went down, and they ended up losing the game, but about 4 points, somewhere like that. Mm-hmm. If he would have stayed in there, man, they didn't have an answer for him, man. He was balling. I criticized him for not rebounding, man. I think he had about 13 rebounds or something like that. So I think that when he's locked in and his motor turned up and everything, man, he balled. But I told somebody the other day, did he pull that hamstring because he ain't used to going that hard? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, and whatever with that, but it's a possibility that could have been the case.
Yeah, you don't push your body to those lengths, and once you start doing it, then
even the amount of shots he was taking, like he was aggressive as hell. He was doing his thing, man. So we'll see. So the Lakers gonna end up playing Denver. You know what I'm saying? We'll come back to that. You know what I'm saying, and recap that series and what we think with that. So the other game that was played the other day was Golden State and Sacramento. Obviously, Sacramento won. Sacramento won, and they won big. So Golden State go home for the year. They go home fishing. Yes, question: what do you do with Klay? Klay had a horrible game. What he shot? 0 for 10, 0 for 11, something like that. Yeah. And see, Klay hurt them that game because every time they would make a run and like he get a wide open shot, a chance to what he used to do, like, that's how Golden State used to break your back. Like when, you know what I'm saying, when you had them down or something like that, then they make that run, and then here come one of these Splash Brothers come through with these big butt. He couldn't change the momentum the other day. And this year hasn't been a good year for him. He's been on and off the bench, and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So what do you do with Klay? I think it's negotiation time. I think it's contract time for him. What do you do with it?
If I'm Klay, I'm going somewhere different. He may need to change the scenery. I think he may need to change the scenery, D. Like, I mean, it's just probably just time. It's time though. Like you can't keep. I get it. You want to keep the dynasty together, but it ain't no dynasty no more if y'all losing. You
So
know what I'm saying?
so if you go to state, do you make that decision or do you let Clay make that decision?
I'm letting them know, hey, you got to find somewhere else to go because we're not gonna sign you.
So you're not signing them, period, or you're not signing them for a big deal?
I'm not signing them, bro. It's time. It's time. If I do, it's gonna be a sign and trade.
So you not, if he say I'll take less money, you're not signing him then either. So you just don't want you go.
Because I just not that he won't come back and be a solid player. I just think sometimes you need to go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, for certain players, like you need to go up somewhere else. You need a fresh restart. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what's needed on both ends. Golden State needs to start transitioning to putting players around Steph, because Steph ain't got that much longer.
Yeah, even though he's playing great, and it looked like he, what I'm saying, got it like that. Like you say, yeah, he ain't got that much longer left. But see, I'm gonna tell you something. What I think. I think the biggest problem with that team and what happened and why they didn't, obviously they won a chip 2 years ago, whatever. Mm-hmm. I think Wiggins hurting them. Even though Wiggins played well that year, they won a chip and played very well in the playoffs and in the finals. Mm-hmm. Wiggins is who he is, man. Like he's average. He's average. You know what I'm saying? Like, and people got excited when he did show up in the playoffs and the finals for that 1 year. You can't take that away from him. He balled out on both ends of the court. I never thought Wiggins was much of anything. You know what I'm saying? And I think they brought him in to be a big piece to this puzzle, and he's just not that guy, bro.
You know what I think? And I'm gonna say this because I just believe a lot of people suffer through this. I believe he got a lot of mental health stuff going on with him that he needs to address. Mentally, I feel like when you watch him play, it seems like mentally he's not even in the game at most times. Because you could tell when he's mentally locked in, you can tell he plays it. And I'm not saying like he's a superstar, once he's mentally locked in, but he's a solid player. He's going to give you solid minutes on defense, offense. You know what I'm saying? He's going to do all of that. I feel like it's stretches of games that mentally he's not locked in. And maybe had to do with outside things that's going on with him because he's constantly taking off games for undisclosed reasons and stuff like that. So I agree with you on that, but I think it's more so not just because he's never going to be this superstar player.
He's never going to be projected to be that coming in.
Of course he was. Of course he was. But he's never going to be that. He's shown that he's never going to be that. He's never going to reach that type of potential. But he can't even be solid most times because of, I think mentally he's just not locked in. Oh. So yeah, should they move him? Absolutely. They should move him too. Now you got to start moving their pieces or trade them. You know what I'm saying? And moving some pieces, some new pieces, or some younger pieces. There's going to be some dogs that come in there to give you what you need because it ain't Clay and it's Wiggins.
And when you do that, though, you got to get Steph another guy, though, right?
You got to get another guy, yeah.
Not just pieces. Like you got to get him another guy, right?
Yeah. But who would that guy be is the thing. But yes, you do. I agree with you. Yes, you do got to give him another guy. You got to have a 1-2 punch. I still would keep Draymond. I still keep Draymond because Draymond's still going to be productive in what he does.
Yeah, but so we got to talk about that. Who is that other guy? We got to throw some names out there for another segment. Who can that guy be?
Bradley Beal. He ain't working over there in where he at? Phoenix. He ain't working over there in Phoenix. Maybe you could try to get a package or something together.
What about if the Clippers have a bad playoff run? Paul George ain't signed yet.
Paul won't be bad either.
He ain't signed this extension yet. What you think about a Paul George going to Golden State?
Paul won't be bad either. Paul won't be bad.
Yeah, so shout out to Sacramento though. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to just focus on Golden State, man. Them young boys ball. You know what I'm saying? De'Aaron Fox and Sabonis, and then them guys off the bench, man, or you know what I'm saying, supporting cast, man. You know, they gave them a big lift, so and they beat Golden State convincingly. And you just remember just a year ago, who that?
No, go ahead. I'm about to say shout out to Mike Brown, the coach.
Oh yeah, yes sir.
But how he game planned against Steph Curry.
Yeah, because that's what I was just going to say. Last year, Steph told him up. You know what I'm saying? I think he went out game 7 with a 50 ball. You know what I'm saying? So so Mike Brown, you know, made some change. And you know, Mike Brown come from over there at Golden State, so he know, you know, Steph's weaknesses or strengths and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely shout out to Mike Brown for sure. Yeah. Man, we move into the East. So you got Miami lost last night by 1.
Yeah, Butler got hurt. Butler won the same after he hurt that knee. Sound like they said something about the MCL, so probably ain't looking good for him.
Yeah, they are.
Probably looking good for him.
Yeah, I don't see them doing much anyway. You know, with that. But I know you hear some costly bucks. I mean, I know you hear some big buckets down the stretch, but Joel Embiid didn't have a great game either. I know he rebounded the ball well. He had 15 rebounds, but man, he's not really a big time playoff player, bro.
He's not 100% though. I would say that about him. I mean, I'm not disputing what you're saying about him not being a big time playoff player, but he's also not 100%.
All the time though. Every time in the playoffs he hurt. Whether it's stomach flus, knees, whatever the case may be.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't no argument here with me with that, but I'm just saying, like, you know, he ain't 100%. You know what I'm saying? So you're not getting 100% Embiid. So even if they do, I mean, I ain't gonna say even if they do, because they obviously they playing the Knicks.
Now I'm gonna tell you this. Round. Go ahead, finish that.
No, I'm just saying they playing the Knicks in the first round. I mean, if you won't get 100% Embiid, they out of there.
If Jalen Brunson popped them people, you really got to get that man some props. Because again, he doing this without Randall, and his best 2 players is Josh Hart and DiVincenzo. And he got them people to the 2nd seed like that. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about and they give the props. I don't see why they not giving it to him already.
Yeah, you know me, boy. That's my dog. You know what I'm saying? So if he come out and pop Joel, no man, that's a great look on his end, and that's a bad look for Joel. I know you said he's not 100%. You know what I'm saying? But you can't lose to them.
I feel you, but I mean, you gonna lose to him. Think about it. I mean, there's a number 2 seed, it's a number 7.
But a lot of that, them being a number 7 seed was due to Joel going down.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say that.
You know what I'm saying? And they ended up, you know, dropping down. You know, once he went out. So you know, a lot of that has to do with that. So you know what I'm saying? It's hard to kind of just you know write them off for that. Now, man, we got to talk about our hometown guys, man. Them Bulls, man. You see them boys last night?
Let me tell you something. I haven't been able to watch a lot of Bulls games. Let me tell you why, though. You remember back when we was growing up, you was able to watch every Bulls game because it came on Channel 9, nigga.
Right.
It came on regular TV. Now it's like, even with I bought the NBA League Pass, but you know you can't watch the Bulls on the League Pass because it's your hometown team. But I don't pay for cable. Yeah. But I don't pay for cable, so I don't pay for like Fox Sports Net and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I miss most of the Bulls games because they won't let you watch it on the League Pass. But I say this about the game. Kobe White ain't no punk, baby.
Man, he's a ball player, man. And shout out to my little brother Rob, man. He one of the only ones that I know that preached about the Bulls keeping Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Like when you know what I'm saying? I didn't really have a way either way, but I wasn't mad if they moved him. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't, you know, really mad. I just wasn't really big on him either way. But my brother, he was, man, no, man, Kobe like that. He this, he that. Whoa. And man, he was right. You know what I'm saying? Kobe, soon as Kobe got a little time to shine and you know what I'm saying, whatever, man balled out. So
he hooping,
shout out to you know what I'm saying, to Kobe, man. And they played a good game. DeRozan 22, 9 assists, 6 rebounds, 24 and 12 for Vooch, 42, 9 rebounds, 6 assists for Kobe. Io, 19 points. You know what I'm saying? Green, 10. You know, man, they balled out, man. They came
Io
to
looking
play.
good too.
Yeah. Io
looking good, man. He looking good over there, man.
You know one thing though, I don't want to get off subject real quick. He playing for the home team. So shout out to him and you know what I'm saying, congratulations and everything. Bro, I do not understand for the life of me. And maybe you can help me out with this, man. I don't understand for the life of me how Alex Caruso is first team all defense. Last year, and I believe he's gonna be it this year. Alex Caruso is not, even though he's a defender and he, you know what I'm saying, plays good defense and everything like that. That is not at all. From think about this. Over the years of us watching basketball, right? From when we were kids and stuff like that, watching basketball.
Mm-hmm.
When we saw first team all defense at the guard positions, that was Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, that was Gary Payton. That was guys like that, man, that was really jumping off the page when it comes to locking shit up and defense. Come on, man. Alex Caruso gives a lot of effort on defense, tries on defense, plays good defense and everything like that. That's not a first team all defender, man.
What's his number? Give me some numbers on him. If you saying that, give me the numbers on him. If his numbers don't say it, then I agree with you. But what his numbers say?
Well, that, you know what, we have to come back because not only do I want to look at his numbers, I want to look across the board and see what other people are doing. So he's averaging. Okay, last year when he won all defensive first team, and I know, you know, this don't really matter like that. He averaged 2 steals, 0.7 on the block. Since you say I can't round that up to 7, I mean I can't round that up. Like, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't see
some upstairs and there's some over there. Mm-hmm.
I don't see first team all defense from Alex Caruso.
Okay, this is why though. I'm gonna tell you why. The reason why he gonna get first team and he got it last year, the steals 2 per game is impressive.
Mm-hmm.
To get 2 steals per game. And then if he done similar to the same numbers on steals, and then what you also got to look at though, B, is what don't show up in the stats. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff that people do defensively, good help defense. You know what I'm saying? Him locking down, you know,
reflections. I get it.
So you gotta take all. And the thing is, I'm not saying that I disagree with you, but I'm gonna say that I can agree with him probably being it, because we need to watch the games and see how he affecting the games defensively. If you don't see if you can go back and watch these games and see how he affects the game defensively for his team, then he deserves it, B. But you can't properly say that he don't deserve it if you're not watching the games.
I know how you say you don't watch it. I watch a whole lot more Bulls games than you do. If you're saying that you don't really watch them. So Alex Caruso, I watch Bulls games. You know, on this year I probably watched about. They play 82 games. I say I probably watched about 30 games out of the 82. He just don't, you know, again, he's a good defender and he attempts on defense and everything like that. He don't jump off the page to me defensively. Like to be a first team selection. I'm sorry. He just don't. And like this year he's number 4 in steals. De'Aaron Fox, SGA, Tybal, and him. And then Kawhi Leonard number 5, Paul George number 6. And he just don't jump off the page to me when it comes to that. But
he's gonna be first or second. Then he gonna have to be first or second. If you number 4 in steals out of all guards in the league, you got to at least give him first or second. If you ain't getting them first, you getting them second team. I mean, think about this. Like we always talk about this though. B. Defense is really effort.
Of course.
So you got to reward him in some form of fashion, dude, because day in and night in and night out, he's giving that effort for his team. But everybody else in the league not doing it.
But we saw so we rewarding people just for effort?
No, it's not just the effort.
Because
his numbers are saying it too, though, B.
Because like I say, when we watch basketball and we watch the glove and we watch people like that, I actually saw them lock shit up. Tony Allen, people like that, they actually like you can see like they locking shit up and they locking up stars, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just that they giving effort and flying around. No, they actually. Kobe Bryant actually said Tony Allen is the hardest defender I've faced. You know what I'm saying? Like Tony used to actually lock. I saw Tony lock. You know what I'm saying? Make KD struggle. Make James Harden struggle. Make Kobe struggle. I don't see that from Alex Caruso. I see effort. I see diving on the floor. I see that. Yeah.
But you talk about people that made all defensive player of the year, though, B. We're not saying that we're not saying he should get defensive player of the year. He should at least get first or second team, though. That's all I'm saying. Not defensive player of the year. Tony Allen, defensive player of the year. Kobe. You naming people who got the prestigious award of being defensive player of the year.
No, yes, Kobe never got it. I don't think Tony Allen never got it. I don't think Tony Allen never got it.
But Gary Payton got it.
They were known for the fit. They were known for actually putting the clamps on motherfuckers.
I mean, I feel you on that one, but I just feel like you have to give him something because it's not just effort, it's numbers behind it. He's averaging at least 2 steals a game for 2 years in a row, B. You know what I'm saying? So obviously he's doing something. You don't know what type of deflections he's doing, you know what I'm saying, different things he's doing defensively that's just that you can't put on the paper.
Right, I get it.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. Like, you got to award him something. Now, if you saying it should be first team, if you top 4 in the league in steals among guards, you got to at least be second. Then you got to at least give him second.
And you know what I'm saying, I want to shout out to him, man. He hurt his ankle bad yesterday, so he went down.
Step on his damn ankle.
Yeah, he went down yesterday. Yeah, so. Shout out to Alex Caruso, man. Hopefully he, you know what I'm saying, gets hopefully it's not as serious as they thinking.
I mean, I hope not either, man. I hope not. I hope he'll be able to get some treatment and come back in there and play some work tomorrow.
Yeah, so we gotta play the Heat.
Yeah.
I think we can get them.
Yeah. Especially if Jimmy ain't coming back.
Yeah, I think
he don't look like he's gonna be able to.
Yeah, so shout out to the Bulls, man. So, man, now it's rounding into shape, man, and we getting to see who had this playoff thing on round out. And I'm gonna tell you this before we wrap it up. This season, I'm gonna have a list for you next episode.
Okay.
This playoff is gonna tell a tale for a lot of players. It's playoff. First of all, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give you the teams. Next episode, I'm gonna give you the teams that is playoff or bust for. I mean, that is championship or bust. I got about how many teams in the playoffs? 16. Because it's 8. So I got about at least 8 teams where it's championship or bust. And I got players where it's like step up now or bust. You know what I'm saying? So it's like some players they gotta shit or get off the pot. So leave that for next episode, man.
All right,
So man, another great episode of Bringing the Business, man. Check us out, man. Go look at the YouTube channel. We got a lot of great topics on the Facebook page, Instagram page, things of that nature, man. So just tune in, continue to tune in. Don't forget to subscribe, share, comment, like, and just tell everybody about it. So, all right, Bringing the Business.